I'm in Eger in Hungary, and in this video I will tell you my top 5 things you can learn by hitchhiking and how you can apply them in different areas of your life. I actually made earlier today a very nice list of things on my phone, and I will now just kind of go through them and talk about them. If you have anything to add, feel free to write a comment. So we start with point number 1, and it is you learn to embrace the unknown. And that's something that comes extremely handy, I think, in life, because you can't really predict anything, really. I mean, you could just kind of die at this very moment. So there are many things in life that are just so unpredictable. Now, during hitchhiking, I think this experience is even more intensified. You go out there, you go to the road, you don't know what person's gonna pick you up. You don't know how long it's gonna take you. You don't even know if somebody is actually gonna take you. Maybe you're gonna wait there like for 2 days at the road. You don't know. But the cool thing is, and it's something you can really learn for hitchhiking, you just embrace the experience. Okay, you don't know. Maybe it's gonna take 10 days until somebody's gonna stop, but you can embrace it and even enjoy the unknown. Really, you can just get joy out of the unknown. And yeah, you know, in life, so many things you don't know. You don't know what people you're gonna encounter today. You don't know if you're gonna get fired from the job. You don't know if you're gonna get this job. You don't know if you're gonna have this opportunity. You don't know if this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen. And I really, encourage you to just embrace it, really, the unknown. And because it's the only thing you kind of can predict, it's kind of the only thing you can know is only it's that it's gonna be unknown. Okay, this goes really deep here now. Okay, the second point I wrote down is it teaches you patience. So nowadays it's very easy that you wait maybe just at a bus stop for 10 minutes and you put up your phone, you get kind of impatient, you're like, I have to wait for so long, I don't know what to do. The cool thing is, during hitchhiking, you wait sometimes for 2 hours, maybe in a forest, there's like really nobody around you. And it kind of teaches you how to handle those times. It teaches you how to just stay in a forest for 2 hours and still enjoy this time. And it's a very big asset to have in your life, to be able to enjoy silence, to be able to enjoy just waiting somewhere. I think it's a really cool thing. And hitchhiking is teaching you this. And I think you will get more tolerant in life to many things, because you gotta wait sometimes for 10 minutes for a bus. Maybe you gotta wait for 2 hours for a bus. But I think hitchhiking is kind of giving you a practice to practice your patience skills, and it's a very cool thing to be patient. Alright, now third thing, it teaches you how to handle rejection and failures. It's a very big thing for me, really. So you get a lot of times rejected while hitchhiking. You stand there at the road and then maybe 100 people will just drive by. So in a way they just reject you. Sometimes it happens that drive by and they're like, hey, you're fucking crazy, what the fuck are you doing here? What you realize is that after even if 100 cars pass and there's one car that picks you up, those 100 cars don't matter anymore. So you learn how to focus on your wins instead of your losses. So that's pretty cool, and that's something you can apply also in your business life. Okay, maybe 100 people will reject your business offer, yet if one person will accept this awesome offer, it will be all worth it. And then it doesn't matter if 100 people rejected you before. You got this one right, you got this one or you got this one offer, it makes it worth it. And it also shows you that it doesn't matter anyway. It doesn't matter if 1,000 people drive by. It doesn't really affect you anyway if nobody picks you up, like in those 1,000 cars. It really doesn't affect you, really. And so it really actually helped me a lot, hitchhiking and just handling this. Like nowadays I go out there and I stand there for maybe 2 hours and I don't care if nobody picks me up. And that's really cool. So number 4, it shows you there are opportunities everywhere. And so some people have like this concept in their mind where they think transport is either bus, train or plane. Hitchhiking shows you, okay, the cool thing is you can stand at any road in the world, you can put up the thumb and you can get a ride to anywhere basically. But it shows you even more, like for example what I could do, I could actually go to a parking lot over there and I could just ask any random person, hey, do you have a car, where do you go tonight, can I come along? It just shows you there's so many opportunities. I could really just ask anybody here really and ask, hey, do you have a car, where do you go, and just come along pretty much. And for example, what happened yesterday, somebody actually offered me a ride to Italy. I was yesterday in Romania, and there was one guy who was going all night long to Rome in Italy. And I could have just said like, hey, I'm going to take this opportunity. So it shows you that you can find opportunities everywhere. And also business life. In everywhere, really, in every area of your life. There's so many things, you know, to explore and discover. Opportunities everywhere, and they're abundant, the opportunities, and you definitely learn it also via hitchhiking. Alright, so now we go to the last point. Even more things I could mention, but I just wanted to make my top 5 list. So the last one is, oh, this is a really cool one. This is a really cool one, and it shows you that people are good. So it happens easily these days. You watch the news, you watch CNN, whatever news network, and you news about you know, the world. You know what I'm talking about. Donald Trump. And you may think the world's going down. You may think, holy shit, the world is a piece of shit. You see a lot of, you know, kind of negative news. There's this new terrorist attack here happening. There's this robbery going down. People are bad. Don't trust anybody. Strangers are bad. And you can easily get stuck like in this mindset. The thing is, you go out there, you hitchhike, and you find out, holy shit, there's so many amazing people. People that give you rides, people that give you a place to stay, people that give you food when you hitchhike. And just kind of shows you, hey, people are good. The good people out there, people are good. And this is what it shows you. And so that's why I can, these are not all my 5 points. And I really can just, from my heart, recommend you do it. Go out there. Try it. And this is like a practice. It's almost like a spiritual practice. We can learn a lot about life. And you can apply this knowledge in other areas of your life. If you found this useful, it would be nice if you give it a like, this video. Please leave a comment if there's anything more you want to add. And now finally, I wish you a good evening from Eger in Hungary.